Okay, welcome everybody. This is Jacque in here. I'm playing as Jacque Monahan, and I'm representing 12th Variety. Welcome to SCP-087A. SCP stands for Secure, Contain, and Protect. There's even a website that has a collection of fictional works that its members contribute that have to do with the paranormal or even just plain strange findings. They range all the way from a television working without a broadcasting station to deadly creatures that have never been encountered. To sum it all up, basically, it's all fake information, but definitely entertaining to read all the files that the members have written. That was written by Pokemon44558 on Yahoo Answers for the question, what is SCP Foundation? Now, SCP-87 is a game where you start as a character. You start as probably a personnel, and you can't go back up the stairs you've went down. That's interesting. In SCP, you play as a person. Who would have guessed? And your goal is to get to the very bottom of the staircase to explore SCP-87. SCP-87 isn't rather a monster, but actually a building complex. The farther you go down, the more interesting things happen to you. That's why I'm doing this here. We're seeing a nice shadow effect here. It kind of looks like two rails. But SCP, it's basically an archive where their members contribute to their database. The cool thing about SCP is that your light source is limited to about 1.5 meters, which isn't too long, but it's well enough. I feel like the ambience is getting heavier as I go down the stairs. We're about 10 staircases down now. Stairwells, rather. So a while back, my history between SCP, anything, and last year, I was with a group of friends, and one of them played SCP-87, SCP-87B and A, and they also played a little bit of Containment Breach, and that was probably around version 6.1, somewhere around there. And it scared us quite a lot, and I remembered that we had done those things while playing a game that had a mod for it, an SCP mod for it, and I thought, hey, why don't I revisit SCP? It's also stuff to just put on my channel, fill it up, which is always good, I suppose. I'm really looking at the textures on the railing here, the stairs and the walls. You can go back up the stairs if you jump. I essentially already know what to expect from this game, and if anything scary should happen, then I can't expect a worthy response. It should be interesting, though. Nonetheless, this is level 10. Oh dear. I have no information or memories about what happens. And if I don't make it all the way to the bottom, then I simply just don't make it all the way to the bottom. And I'll try not to lose my mind along the way. I do know, however, from reading the SCP-87 wiki, that 200 meters down, which should be about level 20, I think. I guess we can measure that out by the stairwell. What does that look like? Does that look like 2 meters? Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and say that's 2 meters, just one single stairwell. We're already 12 down, 13 down. There should be crying that we're here, and around 20 or 15, something should happen, and I can feel my heart rate raising already. But this is a Unity game. Not a lot of surprise there, if you don't know about SCP already. staircase is getting heavier. I was right about that. We're at 15. I find that sometimes it helps not to look at the numbers while you're descending. I think we're hearing thumping now. While you're descending the staircases. You just want to get all the way down. That's our goal. And I couldn't help myself there, even though I said not to. Hey Rico, what's going on?
What's up, guys?
I'm just playing SCP-087. Ever hear of it? I'm currently sitting here with one of my housemates. Do you mind if I mention your name? Yeah. Do I have your permission? Or
FBI watch your videos.
well, some people just feel a little bit sensitive about giving out names online.
You can use my name.
Okay, yeah. I'm here with Mike Lawson. Mike Law.
By all means,
I can bleep it out if you want me to. Anyways. Okay, I'm here with one of my housemates named Mike. Another one of my housemates named Rico just came in. A couple more housemates are in the kitchen, causing trouble. Whoa. That raised the hairs on the back of my neck. It's a good thing I wasn't paying attention, otherwise I might have flinched there. I'm not sure which level we're on now. You would probably know because I haven't been checking and you probably might have been able to see it. We're on 22 right now. We're not hearing the crying, but I expect it sometime soon. Unless the measurement for distance and meters is exaggerated. It happens in some games. It happens. And if you listen closely, you can actually hear the conversation in the kitchen. Mike, would you mind getting that door if you can? There was that shadow effect again. It's fine, thank you. Thank you for trying. That shadow effect. Maybe that shadow effect will become more frequent and I'll be able to see it. I want to keep a watch out for it now, just so I don't miss it the third time. SCP-087 is a complex where a monster, as you can call it. If it was a real living creature, it probably wouldn't appreciate being called a monster, but yes. SCP-087 is a complex where what you can call a monster does live in. Yeah. Reside? That one sounds pretty good. Okay, we're at 28 right now. Aww. We're at 28, heading into 29 right now, and we're still going strong. I'm not sure what to expect, but hopefully I can assume that I will expect something to happen at level 30, which is this one right now. There are about, if I understand correctly, and if this isn't a version that has an infinitely generating staircase. Who would make these many stairs, by the way? Someone who really wanted to keep something down here, no doubt. I see, yeah, that is suspicious. Anyways, you can jump with the spacebar, if you're wondering about the controls. WSAD to move around, mouse to look around. Hey, what's that? It's a face. You can grab one. Oh my. No, I don't like this. Okay, let's march on and see what. Well, yeah, I'm just finishing up anyways. Well, there you have it. That's the end of SCP-087A. So thank you for watching, guys, and we'll see what we can do next time.